everyone, and welcome back to Jesse Heck Creative. Today we're going over some Tiger Force kit bashes that I made from the G.I. Joe Classified series from Hasbro. Before we begin, make sure to hit that like button and smash that subscribe button. Now let's get to it. Let's start off with Flint. Not much has changed about Flint. He still has the same head articulation with that old school sort of thing going on with the joint going there. His arms are different. They are Ricondos. They're actually pretty nice. They work out really well on the same articulation as before with him. Just, on a different guy. He still has a shotgun that can, hinge right over here very nicely. You can also store it in the back right over there, which is pretty neat. You get some good swivel over here and not much crunch. He has the same belt, same outfit over here, same body, just different arms from Ricondo. He has a watch, which is a nice little trade-off over here. And then down to his legs are Ricondos also, with this holster being Duke, and I believe the weapon being his, and this belt's his too. He looks really nice, I find. There is a discrepancy with the tone of brown, but that's okay, I guess. There is some tissue paper on the inside of this just to keep it from getting, too loose. It is a little bit loose here and there, but just standing him, is fine and works great. I do like how he looks a lot. Having the regular Tiger Force pants from Duke would have been great, but these I think fit him so much better and look nicer, even if I have to change the inside to make it work. But it is really cool, and Flint looks awesome in this iteration. Beachhead is up next. I had the toughest time finding Beachhead online. A lot of people wanted to ask a lot of money for him, and I finally found somebody who didn't want as much. I took off the vest on him, unveiling this nicely done green outfit that is really cool. I put a lot of Duke pieces on him, such as these straps, and these are from, I believe, Flint. I took them from, and then this is from Sergeant Slaughter, who we haven't seen yet, but I'll show him off in a while. We also have this binoculars in the back over here that I couldn't help but just, let go. He has Duke's pants over here, but Beachhead boots. And it looks really good. The green and the orange, it reminds me of St. Patrick's Day in a weird way. I'm not sure why. He also has these sort of hazel-ish, maybe brown eyes of the different variants that Beachhead has. But it's nice to see this guy, and he looks super cool. If not having weak ankles, which is one of the issues with this figure, at least mine. But he works out really well and looks super cool doing it. I really like Beachhead as a character, and he's just awesome. Now let's check out Roadblock. I thought initially of not adding Roadblock to the Tiger Force ranks, but then I'm like, what the heck, I'll do it. He looks really nice in this form. A lot of sort of greenish colors with that yellow popping through, and the sort of bluish greenish gray over here is very nicely done. This looks good over here too. It's very classic Roadblock. I gave him a lot of parts from Beachhead, such as the weaponry with the backpack, along with this thing over here, especially this right over here, this gun, and this gun over here, and this holster belongs to Roadblock, the heavy artillery version. This belt's really loose from Bazooka, and these boots are also from Bazooka, as well as this knife in the sheath. I do like this guy a lot. I thought this would be too small, but it's not. I'm very happy with that. I just love the color combos on this guy. It's very well done, and the backpack looks really good too. Again, this helmet's one of the better parts of the figure. I really love these helmets. I wish they released more of them in a pack or an army builder or something, just so I could have a bunch of helmets for my guys. I'm very happy with this, and it looks super cool. Very well done, me. Good job. Hello everyone, and thank you so much for watching so far. Make sure to click like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment. You can also click the bell icon for more creativity. Now let's get back to it. Spirit Iron Knife is next. From the waist up, Spirit is the same as before. He has all the same stuff, just different colored pants. That's basically it. I do like how he looks though. Very nicely done. The blue and the orange really work well together to make him look great. He also does come with Freedom that adds a little bit more yellow to the orangey mix. It's great. I think Freedom likes these pants on him, don't you? Such a wonderful looking figure, and the tan works out really well too. I've always liked Spirit a lot, and he makes a great addition to my Tiger Force team. I'm glad that all the pieces fit on him well enough to make this kit bash work as well as it does. Now let's check out Gung Ho. A different kit bash I did let me get this Gung Ho head and this hat from another Gung Ho figure. This is the bald one. I'm not going to take the head off because it was really hard to put this hat on and heat it up to get it on the head. But it looks really nice. I love the mustache on this guy. Looks awesome. The body top is from Sergeant Slaughter, and we're going to go over him later on. I really do love the harness in him that comes from the Heavy Artillery Roadblock. The pants come from the bazooka figure. This harness and gun come from the Heavy Artillery Roadblock as well as these boots over here. I'm really happy with this guy and how he is designed. It's so awesome. We also have these extra hands, a whole mess of them for our Gung Ho right here. Just a bunch of hands we can use for different posing and stuff. We have this large Gatling gun over here, really nicely done. What a wonderful looking figure. I'm really happy with this kit bash and how well it worked out. Gung Ho's always been a pretty underrated character in my book. I do like how this looks, and yeah, go Gung Ho. And rounding out the team is Breaker. Breaker was a last second addition to the team. I really find that he does a great job looking good with these pants. I'm very excited how they worked out. Yeah, the articulation's kind of loosey-goosey here and there, and I kind of had to cobble a lot of parts together to make him. Yeah, we have another case of the Heavy Artillery Roadblock piece over here that actually looks really good on him. It kind of like fills him out even more. This from Duke, the Tiger Force version, kind of sits oddly on him. You have to really kind of push it in to make it fit, but once it does, it sticks pretty well. The top is pretty fine. I like the bulk of it. It's wonderful. We also have his sort of ugly mug underneath. If I could get this helmet off of him. Yeah, there's Breaker for you. I love the helmet though. It's pretty neat and really cool. He doesn't really need a Joe Pro kind of thing. He just needs his helmet going on over there. We also have this from Beachhead over here. This holster works out pretty fine with this large weapon. He finally has a weapon from the Heavy Artillery Roadblock. And these boots from Breaker. I just like how this looks, this guy. He looks super cool and really kitted out. His other version that he had was kind of bare bones, so I'm glad he has at least something to fill him out in this iteration in Tiger Force. Here are all the leftover parts I used at least for some different versions of Bazooka and Recondo. I really dig those pants on Recondo. They look wonderful. I was debating on putting Flint's pants on him, but these just look so much better and really nicely done. Yeah, that's Flint's outfit, I believe, as far as the arms go, but it looks good on him in this iteration, and his gun is super bent for some reason. I'm not sure why. As far as the bazookas go, they're just alright, I think. I do like the one with the belt more than the one without. I think they're fine, I guess, but that Recondo is chef's kiss. For different variations of Duke, I gave him the brown pants from Beachhead that fit quite well on him. I gave him the camouflage pants from Flint that fit quite well on him. And then we have Breaker's pants that really don't fit at all on him, which is kind of a shame. The coloration's just okay. I didn't have enough parts to really fill him out. I'm considering getting rid of him entirely. Don't know why I gave him this big Gatling gun, and he has barely any room to stand. It's kind of embarrassing in a way. Yeah, they're pretty good, but I don't need 3 Dukes in my collection, sorry. On the bright side of getting 3 more Dukes is getting 3 more Rams, which I'm happy with. The more, the merrier for smaller vehicles. Overall, these Tigers are a force to be reckoned with. I love all these figures so much. The sub-team is wonderful. I'm really glad they're plentiful to find, and especially to KITBASH with. I do love the Tiger Force sub-theme extremely. All these characters have ingrained themselves into my mind over the past couple of years of getting into G.I. Joe and G.I. Joe Classified, and I cannot wait to see what they have in store. Sure, some of these may be replaced as the months and maybe even years go by, but make no mistake that I love this Tiger Force group so much, especially when combined with the previous 4 figures, making up what I call the Tiger Force 10. If you want to make these, go now and make them, because the Tiger Force figures will not be on shelves for long. Get a bunch of Rams, get a bunch of characters, and get your Tiger Force on before these figures leave the shelves in a blur of stripes. Thank you so much for watching Jesse Heck Creative. Feel free to click like, subscribe, share, or leave a comment. You can also visit us at jesseheckcreative.com, where you'll find more reviews like this one. Thanks again for watching and keep being creative. Stay tuned!